So what we're doing today is, well, continuing what I did the other day. So as you can see, the hood looks nice and shiny. So what I did, I did a 2000 grit with the wet sand, and then I got a kit for buffing and polishing, and so it's buffed and polished and waxed. Did the fenders and the hood. So now I'm going to do the doors, the roof, and the box sides. I started with the tailgate, and well, the tailgate's it's very good, but just to test on that. So I'll clean it, and then I'll sand it, and then buff it and wax it and polish it and all that stuff. So anyways, let's get into it. Right here we have the tools. We have this stuff from Amazon. I got a pack of this, and I bought these also from Amazon, the buffing pads. I had a couple polishing pads. This is a Craftsman orbital 2-way 9-inch buffer polisher. It seems to work, so that's what we're going to use. Gonna need an extension cord. Start with this one. It's, I think, wool, and with just have whatever this is, compound. Then we do that a bunch till it looks pretty shiny. After you do that, even then we move to the polish, and that really makes it shine. Then we move to the wax, and that really makes it shine. So here I am on the roof. I'm going to start with my handy dandy watering can here and apply water to the surface like so. And apply water to the sandpaper like so. Then apply the sandpaper to the surface, something like that, but I'll fold it up and make it nicer. But yeah, I'm going to do that a bunch till it feels nice and smooth. Here you can kind of hear it, and it should be nice and smooth. Something like that, and you can kind of see the blue coming up a bit. Just want to do that a little bit, not too much. Now that we're to a point where we're done, and by done I mean my arm is tired from sanding, then we wash it off some more. And then if you're impatient about drying, you can get one of them towels and dry it off. You can see it's left a spot there. I think that'll be fine. The buffing should get that out, and don't worry about all the horribleness. You can probably wash that off later if you want to. A bit more water. But see, now that's maybe a bit better. I don't know. I don't know if it's good to go both ways. Maybe we'll try that. But you don't really spend much time looking at the roof, so no, that must be in the paint. So anyway, that's enough of that. I suppose you could use a hose, but then you have to use a hose. Now we take some of this, get that bug off of there. Once all the bugs are gone, then apply this on here like so. I think put this in a safe spot where you're definitely going to knock it over, and then make sure you got your wire plugged in here, and you can dabble this around a bit and then give her the beans. We're just going to start in the middle, apparently. And you can already see it doing things. Looks like it's doing something, so it must be on the right track. You don't need to worry about your windshield and your trim and whatever, I think. looking like we need some more. Come through the here. Give her a little bit some there. See how it likes that. Oh, it just loves it. And then you take your applicator, unapplicator, and just wipe it off, I guess. Seems to work well when you do this. Now I don't expect a show finish, but just a better finish than what it had. So anyway, I don't know if that's from sanding or what, but we'll just polish right over that. Could have done a bit more, maybe. A bit more sanding, actually. Well, we're this far, we might as well put some polish on it, see what it turns out like. Now we're going to go with the polish. We can basically do the same thing. They say you're not supposed to do this in the sun, so you're going to want to be quick and maybe only do half at a time. Now that we've gotten to this state where it looks, well, terrible, we've got to make it look not terrible, so we'll go with just a damp-ish cloth and wipe all the loose sandings away. You can really see all the orange peel in the paint right there. But that's not perfect, but we'll make it pretty good, hopefully. We can get a better finish than what we had. So now I've sanded the door and this box side, so I'm gonna let that dry down a bit. This is almost ready. So now I'll go to the other side and sand them just the same. Alright, so this side is buffed, and same with this side. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, so now we are going to polish, just like we did. Alright, that looks pretty good. The other side's done too. This side almost looks better. Now I've got to wax it. We'll be all set, and then clean the windows. And we'll just sit right on down there. This hose will come into there. And this thing will go on here. And that'll get cinched down like so. And then I can put a little hose on here going down to the manifold to get warm air. The other day I got ahead and got the alignment done on this, so that's better. Needed to do an upper ball joint on this side, which is located in there. But yeah, other than that, oh, another cool thing. If we go into here, we see a steering wheel from a 3rd gen Pontiac Trans Am. I don't think it was a Trans Am. It was a Firebird GTA or something. I don't know. So I snagged that for $15. It's not the best shape, but it's a bit smaller. It didn't have a horn button, so I had a Chevrolet one, and that fit right on there. But yeah, that's about it. That's about it for things that are new on this. Door still doesn't like to close with the windows not being opened. Got a new belt. Should tighten that up a bit, but it's a lot bigger than the other one, so by bigger I mean wider, so it doesn't slip as much in the grooves of the pulley. Even though it should be tighter. But I finally got around to rerouting the fuel line. It now runs up and away from the exhaust manifold. Before it was right down touching it on the control arm down there, and then it runs from here along the cross member up to the fuel pump, so it's a bit longer. Yeah. Alright, so that's mint. The rubbing noise is actually, I actually found a inspection cover to put on it, but for some reason it's rubbing on the torque converter. So I mean, it'll just self-clearance and be fine, I guess. The vacuum thing worked, so the hole is open now. And I could feel it was sucking air down here, obviously, so. And that took less time to try to warm up. Also because it was running, it's not completely cold, but that'll obviously help. Anyway, on to other things. Alright, so that's the end of this video. We got the whole thing pretty much waxed and polished and buffed there and everything, sanded down. It looks pretty good. We got the air cleaner on, and I showed you my new steering wheel from the Pontiac. Yeah, that's about it for this video, all the updates. I'm sure I'll make another video if I do more things to it. It's a little dirty, the wheels are, so I went driving through the river the other day, last night actually. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of this video. Till next time, have a good one.